That's what work teaches quiet passion, connecting with the gathering, lined up before the rising sun. The bottles of water chill and offer very cooler, prepared to be given out to those here to participate in the nation's defining ritual. The living breath of democracy brings them all here on what might be the most important single day in every history in their life. Now, what about times where he just takes in the heritage cycles, predominating where long lasting decided each song like King each is still waits for the day that she can vote to. She's 16, 17 at this point. She's met some really cool volunteers. We talked about the excitement at the times, but because of the elephant in the room where polls failed to predict the battleground state numbers, they've been dedicated. It was a very social experience. It's all the way through a feeling of adopted family, door-to-door engagement, rallies and footwork opens a world often lost by online competition. Jerry, Glenn, and Tim didn't show up drunk this time. Maybe they didn't care about public intoxication, but if they were jailed for doing what the rightful leader of the free world said, they were hard out words until it's done. In their distracted state, they are themselves a distraction. They hope they're intimidating. Maryland foresees they're here for show, perhaps to scare away any criminal sorts they imagine coming within their vigilant parameters. She knows law enforcement is unlikely to say anything to them. Their flags and the trunks of their trucks, and one that says Blue Lives Matter, the American flag with Africa. If no one else complains the right way, then hey, they're clearly just standing there. The law wants them to go back to their trucks, of course they will. They aren't the rioters and looters like those people across other American cities. Their guy wins, the bad guys lose. This is clear. As they would say, they have the right to go in and look in them machines. They done talked about this. They have the right to watch who comes in and out when the votes are counted. They are still free, white, and 21 in America, and they pull out this old saying without irony. As if sneeze to a facial tissue drifts off the back of one of the trucks. A piece of sawdusty timber, tennis ball lost its balance, and then its owner. A piece of paper, billion announcements of community interest, crushed coal can, litter, trash left irresponsible. Rose dust through the sunlit glass story polling place, her husband Billy beside her. That's too much to himself. If you like some sign, feel sure that what he's doing is right. He and Rosie had voted for the same party for years. Billy was so mad at the novelist's candidate, but only lose if the other side cheated. Billy values thinking realistic, even while he probably bickering on them. Jim referred in counseling confuses children too young to grasp it. Billy doesn't want his country to sit beneath the weight of high in the sky promises for material comfort in exchange for votes. What communist nation hasn't come to rule? But even now, something about his candidate still disturbs him. Why did he mistake the purpose of the Medal of Honor? It's about his brother Brown. Never the same again anymore. He wants to make the real world make sense. There's some sign across the street, climbing over no trespassing sign hung on an Elster. Tommy Beret dives for copper to recycle. To take on his daughter's tuition to see the bank again. Only making himself conscious, Tommy mutters to himself, who cares about this? Suddenly, the copper scraps roll out, apparently their own accord, missing his fingers by inches. One piece of breathing, apparently, hit the ball over there, tumbles along gravity's pull. That's nothing too exceptional. It is homegrown. Notice an excess of trash scattered in all bowling alleys. On closer inspection, it composes of itself a marionette consistent length. The white, two-handled shopping bag cavorts now like something stepping into life from an Adventure Time cartoon, dancing into an alarming amount of garbage, clearly animated in a way that defies nature. Some people actually stuff trash bags themselves in these speeches. And then, shock, and alienated disbelief. The lonely reaction every rational person standing in line outside. In their stomach, every person feels like never have I ever. She finds that party name question funny. Maybe she'll live to play games. How could any other person see something so uncanny? By their collective alarm, however, they know it could be true. See, people don't generally play a thought to garbage. The depressing reality, however, is the contribution of random thoughtful citizens that's giving rise to a quasi-humanoid figure from edges of nightmares. What they begin to see, their minds refuse. Perhaps they perhaps already poised mentally to the bizarre. It just doesn't want anyone hurt by a hand. These objects, randomly scattered and devoid of meaning, evoke a sense of dread that furrows Peach's brow. She could TikTok it, show how the trouble takes form, so clearly alarmed and urgent. Hey, look, Chaos on Cue, premiering now. Hashtag World Star, hashtag Ballot Box. For anyone can believe it. Viewers would marvel. First, is it a dust devil? And if it seems to take on a form that who made it so real? Some laugh. Only the utterly disbelieving people would be bored. Some would get a little buzz on that. Watch it again. She recalls the spirit of protection, the peace gods of four quarters of Earth, the serenity in the face of this grotesqueness. She wonders if the ritual had forced it to embody itself, lurking no more. Good, that concluded, it had simply kept the thing away. Before it completes its form, she knows it by its intent. She knows no supernatural control over that. She does recognize it as an evolutionary breakthrough, feels its frustration, feels it revenant paradoxically in the mind. Its fury makes her nauseous in seconds. Science is at play beyond that which had been possible. Why would anyone make this? Was this a recycling experiment gone wrong? Because she is Marilyn, she risked all. For the first time, to me, understand, vanish a hostile incarnation. Is that sane? There's no other choices. Well, what can I do, she thinks, that no one else can? Just not run screaming? Would a blue lamb detergent kit put a stop to it in an environmentally friendly manner? But if one of us can run out there and kick the crap out of it, an emotional tablet, clear enough to Peaches playing Maryland, clear too, on the sidewalk in the voting booths of West Carey Baptist Church, across the kind of thing to try to keep people away from. Very average looking man, somewhat resembles comedian Norm MacDonald with people plastic enough in the car so long on a blistering hot bed. In a Midwestern accent, shouts the obvious, "It's a monster! Run for your lives!" The garbage being shines, a discarded diaper riding with its spaceship. There seems a clear sense of disgust in most anyone who sees him. But that is the ballast that holds the mind from capsizing on a wave of sheer disbelief. Maryland would barrel forward, and that's what Peaches does. Run straight in the direction of something absurd and terrifying. When Diane Pulaski steps out of the rec center door, expression casting her coat, her eyes widen with disbelief. The first thing that registers with any logic, the boyfriend, Jack, runs in from Pulaski. Jack, no, the Walker, let's have to close that and the rest. Walker just says, watch she lays the door. Billy realizes he needs to open, not hold it shut, if people close enough to take cover. Only now does Rosie stop wondering if this is a side effect of overdoing her meds. Jack swipes the small child off the ground where it's swallowing and it's terrified scrambling. By less than a yard, he evades the rushing, coalesced debris that moves like a human being, with its impossible body and being. Feels vile, threatening in his personal space. He backpedals the child, who doesn't cry, and himself giving everything on the chance to escape. Cody Evans drives by in a vintage clean-cut truck on his trip to the grocery store. Cody doesn't like communism, he says, nor does he like high food prices. He doesn't care much for politics, but he hopes one day a third party will shake it up. He's been arguing with some kid about Palestine yesterday, and damn it, she didn't have a point. She looked a lot like the one he sees flying like a rag doll to his stunned relief. He's rear-ended as both drivers caught the chaos outside the rec center. For some, the sight of that Russian girl met with a Fulton slap, hard and quick, whipping her in the other direction makes it too frightening to watch anymore. Others realize she's been thrown in their direction, discarding her Mark Jacob pumps. Elena dashes up close to Peaches. Their dress tears, while they abandon promotional terror to reach for the team. To their credit, people try to catch her, but one guy's eyes are closed. Her momentum is enough to knock down the biggest of the interleague bystanders trying to respond. She hits him in the force of a linebacker. Do you need to stand up? Do you need to sit down? That's the day's former high school lineman. Breathless, she can't answer. Elena belts Peaches gently straight to her feet. The crowd's attention is fixed on the living statue of garbage, which attempts to talk. Pieces of trash start to spew from the thing's head towards the crowd. The tampon emerges like a cat. How does it have a mouth? The insane apparition speaks. Do you think if I was illegal, standing in line to cast a big ballot, you would even bat an eye? Garbage being turns its parent head towards Peaches as she starts steadily up again. I really can't believe you saw me coming. That's an impractical. Smaller pieces of trash, flying as far as their meager weight can take them, but the heavier stuff makes a projectile, backing up everyone. The pulsating pile of refuse attempts facial expression, by its tongue and sneers. I've wanted someone to fight for a long time. The crowd can barely hear a thing over the clamor of flying trash. It's playtime, libtard. The thing pauses speaking. It assumes a unique body language, very confident stance, satisfied in being right, powerful. It continues, you're offering me a bottle of water. Bread bag, a diaper, an empty bottle of motor oil. Where did all this come from? The incredible heap stops, as if proud to be doing its thing. The creature waves to an audience, red, white, and blue, wearing Americans festive with nationalistic pride. T-shirts designed to be bought for owning the feeling of the lives. Children with flags and people cheering for hope or anger with confidence some hardly find anywhere else. These are his people. They are the trash he's here to uplift. A consciousness able to recycle garbage into an immortal form that halts to appreciate the scenario that exuberates. That vision only belongs to Garbage Man. It was obviously momentarily, it was oblivious momentarily to the actual fleeing persons. And already, among the throng were those who had entered and dared to be his hunters. That tableau of rallied Americans evaporates. Turning to continue its way, the compilation of debris speeds violently off the grounds of West Curry Baptist parking lot, adjacent to Rex. Now the morning's voters had a scare to remember a story to report. The creature depletes its mass of rubbish area. It stalks away, diminishing, mocking. The word, as if it ever made sense, dies away amid clanking and rustling. Whatever remains of its integrity against misfortune for whatever reason. The creature takes nothing of its speed during its speech back. Litter is everywhere. Soon it flows down Park Hill Avenue, like the back of the truck stripped of trash and its way to the dump. By now, these disappearances were actually a calculated use of its power and limitations. With the bulk of its mass gone, the smaller part of the garbage can take it out of sight, and from there it would be easy enough to drift onto other garbage. The trash is the one thing modern America produces in abundance. If anyone had ever followed the creature, no one had ever tracked it and contained it. Eventually, it would disappear. Another casualty. Another casualty in of the one class of thing our society most wants to ignore. Trash. A simple receptacle could lend enough of a body to accomplish movement in some activity. That form always got it to a full dumpster somehow. Yet the landfills often make good places to sit and reflect. It's a reminder of the unique creature of the wealth that is found in historical material things. But no one had ever traveled down the east. No one had ever tell. He decides to advance on Paris and down. The man who should soon know as Jack comes into her peripheral view, motioning. He just recognizes him as the bystander who saved the kid. Black hair, blue flannel, yes. Does he want her to join him in his obligation again? When Diane opens the passenger side